Welcome, my name is Robin. Welcome to yoga. We're going to get started on our mat. We don't need anything except for a mat. But if you like to sit up on a cushion, a pillow, or maybe a block if you have one at home, you can prop yourself up so that your hips are above your knees. Find a long spine. Pull in your belly, roll your shoulders up to your ears and back down. Again, up to your ears and back down. And then soften your gaze or close your eyes. We're going to start with some seated meditation, some breath work. Starting off by just checking in with how you're feeling in your body. How you're feeling in your mind. Start to notice where your breath enters and leaves your body, just naturally. Noticing sounds you hear around you. Noticing if your breath is smooth, if it's shallow. And then start to control the breath, breathing all the way down, filling your lungs as you inhale. And then exhaling out through your nose if that's comfortable as you exhale. Taking slow, full breaths. Noticing how your ribs expand every time you inhale. And then as you exhale, notice that you knit your ribs in and you pull your navel in. And to begin to count the breath, breathing in for 4 counts and exhaling for 4 counts. Just do your best. Exhale completely. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. With your eyes still closed or soft, bring your hands to prayer at your heart. Set an intention for your day, for your practice. Take another big breath in. And then exhale it out. And release your hands. Now open your eyes. Nod your chin towards your chest. Find some length in the back of your neck. And then roll your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Gently opening the left side of your neck. Very gentle, not forcing it. And nod your chin to your chest again and roll to the other side. Breathing space into your body. I'm going to repeat that. Nod your chin to your chest, roll to the right. You could stay here if this feels good, or maybe you take your right hand to your head as an added weight. And even extend your left arm out. Feeling a release in your neck. Not pulling or forcing. One more breath. If your arm is extended, turn it back and use your hand to lift your head up and release. Before we go to the other side, roll your shoulders up and back. Again, up and back. And then nod your chin to your chest. Roll over to the left. You could stay right here, or you could take your left hand as a weight on top of your head. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you extend the right arm out. See if you can still breathe in and out through your nose in that slow count. One more breath. If your arm is extended, return it and use your hand to lift your head up. Nice. Again, roll your shoulders up and back. One more, up and back, and then reverse it. Roll them forward. Two more. One more. Good. And reach your arms up. Your palms can face in shoulder distance, or maybe your hands touch. And then turn your palms out and lower your arms down. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms sweep up, maybe look up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Good. Now inhale your arms just to shoulder height. Turn your palms up. Turn your palms down. Rotating the whole arm. Turn your palms up. Turn your palms down. One more, up and down. Keep your palms down. Take your left hand in front and your right arm back. Maybe your hand touches the floor, maybe you keep it up. Your hips stay forward, you're twisting to the right. And then inhale, come back to center, to the other side, twist to the left. Sitting up nice and tall. And inhale back to center and exhale, lower your arms down. We're going to make our way to all fours. If you're sitting on a pillow or a block, you can set it to the side. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, lift your tailbone, lower your belly, pull your heart forward for a cow pose. Exhale, round, press the floor away, tuck your chin to your chest, maybe shake your head. Again, inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, round. One more, inhale. Elsa, be quiet. find your way to neutral. Tuck your toes. Shift your hips back. And then come back forward. Again, shift your hips back towards your heels, your head in between your arms. And then come back forward. One more like that, shifting back. And then this time, lift your knees and send your hips up and back, or you can stay in a child pose or a variation of that. You can slowly pedal your legs and shake your head. Maybe finding some stillness. Widening through your sitting bones. Taking those slow, even breaths. One more here. And then look forward towards your hands and take your time to walk forward. And fold. You can grab opposite elbows and sway for a ragdoll. You can have your fingers touch the earth. You can take your hands and interlace them at the base of your neck if you want some more length in your neck, if your neck is tight, but be very gentle. One more breath. Release your hands to the floor if they're not, and slowly come up. You can roll up articulating, or you can come up with a flat back if that feels better. Reach your arms up, and then draw your hands down to your heart and to your sides. Good. Inhale, reach your arms out, shoulder height. Turn your palms up, your thumbs to the back. Pull in your belly, open up through your chest, maybe slightly lean back. Then inhale, sweep your arms up and lower your hands down by your sides. Good. Widen your feet. They're still parallel to one another. We're going to do that again, adding on. Inhale, reach your arms up, shoulder height, palms up, opening up through your chest, maybe slightly leaning back. And then take your hands behind you, palms down towards one another. Interlace your hands or hook your thumbs. Or maybe you have a strap. Lift your chest and then exhale, hinge forward. You can stay halfway, reaching your knuckles away from you. Or maybe you lower your head all the way down. Being gentle with your shoulders. Perhaps pressing the palms together if you have the clasp. You can put as much bend in your knees as you need. You can bend and straighten. Opening up through the back body. As you open up through your shoulders. Another breath here. And then release your hands to your low back. Slide them down your legs. Take your hands to the mat. Turn your heels in, your toes out, and come to a squat. So you can be up higher. You could be down lower. Your knees are tracking with the center of your feet. Maybe your hands are together and you're reaching your heart towards your thumbs. If your heels are up, maybe try widening your stance. You can also sit on a block here or a book. Another breath here. And then plant your hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more big breath in. And big breath out. And then bring your feet closer together. Lift your right leg up high behind you, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose and step it in between your hands. Lower your left knee to the mat. You can keep your foot tucked or untucked. Come up to your right thigh. Press your hips forward, but keep your right knee over your ankle. Keep your right hand on your thigh. Reach your left arm up and side bend. Maybe look up at your fingers. And then come back to center as you inhale. Lower your left hand down on the inside of that foot. Take your right hand to your hip, turn and twist to the right. You could stay here, or you can tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Maybe lift up your right arm. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then lower the hand down. Lower the knee if it's up. Step back to all fours. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Maybe bringing your feet a little closer together, lift your left leg up. And then exhale, bring it forward, step it in between your hands. Lower your right knee to the mat. Maybe you're patting up your knee. Come up to your left thigh. Pulling in your belly, lengthening your tailbone. Keep your left hand pressing into your thigh. Reach your right arm up and side bend. Big stretch in the side body. Maybe your gaze goes up, challenging your balance. And then inhale back to center. Bring the right hand on the inside of the left foot. Take your left hand to your hip. Turn and twist to the left. Maybe your left arm lifts up. Maybe that right knee. If your knee is lifting, be strong through that right quad. Focusing on turning your torso to the left. A lot of strength in that right shoulder. Taking those slow, even breaths. One more breath here. And then lower your left hand to the mat. Lower your right knee. Come back to all fours. Step back to a plank. Lower to your forearms, forearm plank. You can also drop to your knees here. Pressing the floor away with your elbows and your forearms. Reaching out through your heels. Engaging through the core. One more breath. And then lower your knees, untuck your toes, lower your hips, pull your heart forward for Sphinx pose. Wide through the collarbones. If it's too much on your back, lower down. All 10 toenails are on the mat. We're going to do a little bit of work for our core before we finish. Press into your toenails. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Start to peel your hips, your thighs, your knees off the mat. Using your core, looking back at your feet. And then reverse that, lowering back down to your Sphinx pose. 2 more like that. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 1 more, exhale. And inhale. Good. And then lower all the way down to the mat. Bring your hands down by your sides. Press into your hands. My palms are down, but whatever feels best for you. Roll your shoulders back. And then lift your chest up. Nice long neck. Maybe lift your legs up. maybe reach your arms out, working the postural muscles, perhaps clasping your hands behind your back, getting really long. One more breath here. And then lower down. Windshield wiper your legs. And then find your way to child's pose. Knees can be as wide as the mat or together. Reach your hips towards your heels, your arms forward. Big breath in. Big breath out. If your head doesn't reach the mat, maybe prop up on your fists. Another big breath in. And big breath out. And then come up to a seat, just like we started. You could sit cross-legged, maybe you're sitting on the cushion, the block. Just notice the energy in your body. We're going to end with some more breath work. A little bit different from the beginning where we had the equal length inhales and exhales. We're going to add retention, holding of the breath. So we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold the breath in for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and then hold the breath out for 4 counts. If there is any reason that you shouldn't be holding your breath, like if you're pregnant, then just take the even breaths and perhaps even lie down on your back. And you can do this lying down on your back, holding the breath or not. Imagine a square in front of you. Exhale completely. And then inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And breathe naturally. And you could stay upright if that's where you are for a few more breaths, or you can lie down on your back for Shavasana. Noticing how you feel in your body. Noticing how you feel in your body. Letting go of it, control of your breath, and melting down into the earth. If you're lying down on your back. start to bring your awareness back into your body, inviting small movements into your hands and your feet. Maybe reaching your arms over your head. And then hugging your knees into your chest and rolling to one side. Reflecting on your practice, connecting to your intention or affirmation. Just noticing how you feel. Then take your time to press up to a seat. Sitting up, cross-legged, or however feels comfortable. If you are lying down on your back, bring your hands to heart center. Think of someone or something that you are grateful for. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. My name is Robin. Subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of today's class. I hope to see you next time.